Hi guys, good evening and welcome to this session on CLAT 2026 application form filling. Now, before I go ahead and start, I'm very surprised at one of the comments which was posted earlier. Somebody was waiting while others have already completed. The form got live almost an hour back actually. I am more frustrated than you because I've been waiting since 8:30. I was ready to go ahead with since 8:30 a.m. in the morning, not 8:30 p.m. But nevertheless, I think this happened, and still I'll tell you, I will not recommend any one of you to go and submit your form. While I'm going to do the session today, but I will still recommend each one of you not to fill the application form and submit it right away. The reason is, if any one of you are thinking to apply for NRI sponsored category as well, this time it is not there. As of now, I believe there would be a correction in the form, or there is something big happening out there. We are not going to have either the admissions through CLAT for the NRI sponsored, or if it is happening like previous years, then it means the form is not complete at this point of time. So maybe we can expect a few changes out there. Okay, so that is a big possibility. So let me start with a warning over here. Do not rush to submit the form. Remember, guys, the last date to submit the application is 31st of October. We have whole 3 months here. 3 months are available to us. The exam is scheduled on 7th of December, but the application closes 31st this October. We have almost 3 months here, so don't rush. My suggestion would be start your application after Independence Day. Just wait for another 5 7 at least 10 days. If nothing changes, then you can proceed. And the form is quite simple, by the way. While it's costly, that's why we have to take care of every detail. We do not commit any mistake. Okay, so with that note, let me start the session. Let me talk about how are you going to fill the application form. Now, for that to happen, for you to complete your application form, there are few things which are required at the beginning itself. Number one, scanned copy of your photograph. Now, how do you get this scanned copy of your photograph? Simply stand against a wall, a light wall or a colored wall, and then ask somebody in your family to take a photograph from your mobile and just convert that into a JPG image and keep it under 500 KB size. That's one way of doing it. Or you can have a passport photograph, take a scan copy of that. Second is scan copy of signature. On a white piece of paper, put your signature using black ballpoint pen. My suggestion would be use black ballpoint pen. Okay, and then take the image of your photograph and scan it of OBC category, or you belong to the BPL category, below poverty line category, then your certificates are required to be uploaded, and you must keep your certificate ready with you. Okay, for those who belong to EWS category and NCOBC category, NCL OBC category, your certificate must have been issued on or after 1st April 2025. While you may not find this instruction out there, I'm sharing this instruction right away because this is what is required when the admission will happen in December, because these are income based reservation. Non-creamy layer within the OBC category is based on income. EWS is based on income. So these certificates are required, and these should be the latest one for this financial year. So these are the basic requirements before you go ahead and स्टार्ट द एप्लीकेशन. नहीं, जनरल कैटेगरी का कोई भी सर्टिफिकेट नहीं होता है. ठीक है, जनरल कैटेगरी का कोई भी नहीं होता है, एंड प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दैट. तो उसके लिए आपको कोई जरूरत नहीं है. Now, moving on, this is how the page looks like. This is the website, consortium of nlus.ac.in. This is the website. You go here, the page opens like this. All you need to do is click on CLAT 2026. Just click here, CLAT 2026. A new window, the page will open up, and all you have to do is look on the right side. Now you'll see login here, mobile number, password, but this is not the first step. The first step is to register yourself. Don't have an account, register. I have been trying this since morning. This was not there. It just got activated an hour ago. So first thing first, you have to register yourself for CLAT 2026 before you start working on your application form. So click on register, and then a small form will open up where you have to type your name, you have to type your mobile number on which you'll receive the OTP for further process. You have to type your email ID, and you have to create a password and confirm the password. Very simple registration process. My suggestion to each one of you, use the email ID which you frequently use. Don't create a new one which you may forget later. Do not change your mobile number in any case till admissions are completed. Write the password which you are creating over here and keep it at a safe place. Just write the password and keep it at a safe place. Okay, so that is what you should be doing. So name, mobile number, email ID, password, and you have to confirm your password. Then click on the register. You will receive your OTP soon. Within seconds on your mobile, you will receive the OTP. Okay, you'll receive the OTP which you have to submit, and then you will come back here once again. The page automatically redirects you to the first page where now you have to log in. You type your mobile number, you type your password, and click on login. The moment you do so, this is the page which appears. Now here you'll see two options: undergraduate 5-year LLB program or postgraduate 1-year LLM program. We are talking about undergraduate 5-year LLB program after class 12. So this is the application we'll be looking at today. So this is after class 12. We are going to talk about the application form for the undergraduate after class 12. All you have to do is select this checkbox, and then you select the undergraduate, and then apply for CLAT 2026. And here is your application form. Now the first thing you have to do is you have to upload your photograph. You have to upload your photograph here. Scan copy, of course. You have to upload the scan copy of your signature. These two images are required. Then you type your name as shown in 10 plus 2 certificate. Now the question is, most of you are still in class 12. Your board exams would be February, March. So how do you know? Here the best way is to refer to your class 10th mark sheet, with an exception to the people who study in Maharashtra, because I know in class 10th your surname comes later, but when you move to the class 12th, they type your surname first and then your first name and second name. So if that is the practice still going on, fill in accordingly. Otherwise, the best way is to refer your class 10 certificate. From the drop down, select your gender, male, female, or transgender, whatever the case may be. Please select that. Using the drop down, select your date of birth, day, month, and year. You have to type your parent guardian name. Either of the parent, you can type your father's name, you can type your mother's name, or you can type your guardian name over here. Then from the drop down, you have to select your all India category. All India category, general, SC, ST, and NCOBC. These are the options which will be available to you. There will be 4 options available. Select appropriately. If you select general, then they will show you this question. Only if you select general over here, they'll show you this question: do you qualify under the EWS category? Because EWS category is carved from the general category. If you qualify, select yes. You'll have to upload your certificate. Okay. Now, the next is, similarly, if you select SC category or ST category, you'll have to upload your certificate over here. If SC, ST, OBC, submit a copy of the relevant certificate. Are you a PWD candidate? If you belong to the person with disability category, select a yes or no. You'll have to also give idea about the percentage of the disability. I'll come back to that very soon. But one major change which you must know is, if you are an NRI or if you want to apply using the NRI sponsored criteria along with the All India criteria, then this time the question is not there. The application does not have any mention of NRI and NRI sponsored. And believe me, it might be missing at this point of time. and just want you to show what was the application like last year. So this is what is 2026 all about. This is what 2025 is all about. In 2025, they had a question: do you qualify under NRI category? This was strictly for NRI students. Do you qualify under NRI sponsored category? Because for admissions to the NRI sponsored category, yes, here is very very important. Your relative should be an NRI, basically, who will be sponsoring your education. This was the case in 2025. In the 2026 application, you don't find this, and that is why I'm saying it's a miss. Probably just wait for another 10 days, 7 days, 10 days. Let them come back on this. We'll also make a representation. Let them come back on this, and then only you fill your. Even if you want to fill the application, but do not submit it. Okay, do not submit it. So moving on, there will be general category question. They'll be based, if you are from other category, you have to upload your certificate. Do you fall under the BPL category? If yes, then you'll have to upload the certificate as well. Okay. Now, those belonging to the PWD category, once they select yes, then the question is, do you qualify under the person with disabled category? Yes, and the percentage is mentioned. Yes, not less than that. You have to type your kind of disability. You have to have assistance of a scribe being made available to you during the examination. You can have your own scribe, or you can ask the consortium to help you with the scribe. So that's the basic personal information page. After this, you'll move to the communications page, basically, after you have done all the personal details part. And it's a good practice to keep pressing save as draft once you have completed one part of the application form. Now, communication details, you have to type your correspondence address. You have to select drop down the state from the drop down. You have to type the name of the district. You have to type PIN code. If your address is same or different when it comes to permanent address, this time you have to type everything. Your mobile number, which you had given for registration, will come pre-filled here, but still you are required to provide an alternate contact number and an alternate email ID. My suggestion is either ways, making the primary or the other one, use your parents' email ID and mobile number as an alternate one. That's my advice would be. This is very simple communication details. Then we move to qualifying examination detail. What is qualifying examination here? The qualifying examination is class 12 or equivalent. But most of you have not completed your class 12. You are still in class 12. So what needs to be done? First and foremost, from the drop down, select your stream. Are you studying arts, humanities? Are you studying commerce or sciences? Select appropriately. If there's something else, select others. Okay, that's what you have to do. Then you have to type the name of the board university. Like you are studying in CBSC, write CBSC. If you are studying in ISC, write ISC. If you are studying in UP State Board, write UP State Board. Now, the most important part is here. Select appearing, appeared, or passed. So if you are appearing for the examination next year in 2026, or in coming days, whatever the case could be, it should be a board exam for 2026, class 12. Then select appearing over here, or if you have already passed, select passed. Okay. The month of passing for most of you who will be appearing for the board examination should be May. Year should be 2026. For those who have already passed class 12, select the appropriate month and the year. And if you have already passed, then you have to type your percentage over here. Whatever you have scored, this is not mandatory because there are most of the students who will be appearing for the board exams. Okay. So it's clearly mentioned, leave the percentage as blank in that case. Simple qualifying examination, basically class 12 details. Next is test center preferences. 3 preferences are to be provided. Same preference cannot be selected twice, which means 3 different cities must be selected where you want to go and write the examination. There is always a good priority to get your first center preference, but sometimes if the center has limited number of candidates, they might scrap that and move to your test, move you to the test preference 2 or maybe even 3. Sometimes it may also happen that the seats available in those particular cities got filled and you will be allotted your second preference, and hence no two preferences can be same. So from the drop down, select appropriately. Like somebody from Noida should select Noida, Greater Noida. Somebody from Ghaziabad should select Ghaziabad first. Somebody from Mumbai should select Mumbai first. Then second, the nearest place. Third, nearest place. So that's how it should be. Okay, so three preferences for test city has to be given. Now comes the important part of the application form, which is about reservation. And this is not social category reservation. This is domicile reservation. This is domicile reservation, first of all. Okay. So let me give you an example. You belong to the state of Karnataka, but do you fulfill the criteria of domicile? How do you know that? You can go ahead, read on the website of NLS Bangalore, or you can also do one thing. You can select, are you a Karnataka student? Select a yes from the drop down. It will also ask for your social category, but this will also display this. Please read the eligibility condition given below and also refer to the university brochure. Now, unfortunately, none of the brochures are updated for 2026. The website still has all the brochures from the CLAT 2025. And that's why I'm saying wait for some days. Now, what is the criteria to be eligible under Karnataka students category? First and foremost, candidates who have studied for not less than 10 years in a recognized education institution in Karnataka. So your schooling for the last 10 years should have happened in Karnataka. Candidates who have not completed 10 years of study in Karnataka shall be eligible under the following condition. Children of defense personnel, ex-servicemen who at the time of joining service have declared their hometown to be in the state of Karnataka. So your parents might be serving in some other state, you were born in some other state, but your parents actually belong to Karnataka. Children of employees of the Karnataka state government who have served or are serving outside Karnataka corresponding to the candidate's year of study outside Karnataka. So all these are available for each of the universities. So carefully read, ensure you satisfy the state domicile criteria, and then only proceed. And finally, you will be eligible for only one state domicile, not multiple domicile. Okay. Now, finally, you have to give a declaration. I do hereby solemnly affirm that and state that the information furnished in the application form and the documents certificates uploaded are true and nothing has been concealed. And I do hereby select from the drop down whether you want to share your information with third party. Who are the third party? Non-member, beyond NLU universities over here. Now you can proceed to submit form, which is I'm not advising at this point of time to anyone. Wait for some time. Actually, it's better you do that. And once you click here, or even if you click close, the final window will look like this. Your application number has been generated now. Your photograph will be visible here. Your signature will be visible here. Your name appears here. Your date of birth appears here. Program applied for undergraduate. Status application not yet submitted because I have not submitted my application. Your email ID will come pre-filled over here. You'll have to also validate your email address. Now, you will have option in future to edit the application form or delete application and make a fresh start. But if you submit, then later you will not be able to do anything else. So once you have made the payment appears after you click on the submit form. Okay. So the payment page will appear. You'll have to make online payment here itself. So this is why I'm suggesting wait for a few days before you go ahead and start the process of submit the application form. It's not that complicated. The reason why you should be careful is that the forms are costly. Okay, so I'm sure you will have question. What I can see on my screen. What are okay? Let me clarify here. What are NRI sponsored students? So basically, NRI sponsored students are those students who are Indian nationals. The student is an Indian national, is in India, studying in India, but has a relative who is a non-resident Indian, NRI. And that NRI relative is willing, first degree relative, basically, first degree or second degree, immediate relative is willing to sponsor your 5 years of education in a national law university where these seats are available. Now, please understand, you still have to appear for CLAT. You have to score good because that has become competitive out there. And that's how it is. So But yes, the cutoff would be few marks lesser, and you'll also get a rank. If you do, if in the form it is not selected, unfortunately it is not there, then you are not allotted an NRI sponsored rank, and then you cannot apply to that category. The moment it appears, I'll come back, do a short video on that as well. We'll talk about that. Okay, so going to the beginning, let me start from the beginning. Okay, guys, is the registration on? Yes, now that's why we have done the session actually. So finally it is there. Is there like a recording of this session? It's on YouTube, so it will remain here. Don't worry. Come back again and see it once again if you have any confusions out there. Okay, started. Form will be filled by CL only. No, form will not be filled by CL. You'll have to fill the form. Okay. Uh, I hope your frustration is done now, but if you want to vent your anger, aspirant, uh, I have never understood why people hide their names. What they have done in the life that they don't reveal their real name. But aspirant, if you are there watching the session, my session is you want to vent your anger, please do that on the consortium. They were late, not us. Okay. Uh, okay. Questions. Hi, hello, is happening. General category. What about Karnataka domicile? I have mentioned, and that's how you look at for the other states as well. Can the non-NRI sponsored ones fill the form now? You can fill. I don't have any issues with that. I think there should not be an issue, but what's the harm in waiting for that? But if you are very clear you are not applying under the NRI sponsored category, go ahead and fill the application form. Nischint ho jaoge. That's it. Okay. What is NRI? NRI, non-resident Indian. I have already covered this. Are there any significant benefits of taking NRI quota? You can't simply take NRI quota unless you should have a relative or you are an NRI. Benefit is few points lesser cutoff, maybe 5 numbers, 6 numbers lesser cutoff, but it is competitive. The other benefit is to the college because the fee is generally 5 times to 7 times of the regular fee. So if a general category student would be paying, let's say 3 lakhs per annum, then most cases for NRI sponsored, the fee would become almost 15 lakhs to 18 lakhs per annum. Is there domicile for Maharashtra general students? No, not for general students. Okay. Something for Uttar Pradesh domicile? Yes, Uttar Pradesh has domicile-based reservation for all categories except general. General students will appear. Please tell the process and steps for class 11 students also. So the process is very simple. You do not appear for CLAT. You do not appear for CLAT. Different coachings advise people to appear for CLAT while you are still in class 11. What my question is very simple. You are a budding lawyer and you are already looking ahead going towards the wrong side of the law. The consortium, the eligibility by the consortium to appear for CLAT 2026 is you should be passing your class 12th in 2026. February, March, you should be appearing for a board examination. That's the minimum eligibility criteria, or you have passed earlier. In your case, you will be completing your class 12th in 2027. Of course, you'll be giving wrong information to submit your application form. That's how I look at it. Now it's your personal choice. You, whoever advises you, you take your personal choice. If somebody files a complaint against you tomorrow, if you are debarred, so don't do that. You want CLAT paper, you want experience, take mocks, you want CLAT paper. The consortium itself puts the paper on the public domain after 3-4 hours of the examination. You will get the paper on their website on 7th December itself. So don't go on the wrong side of the law. Okay. If they get a good rank, can they join as normal Indian students? Yes, that's how it works. Even NRI students or NRI sponsored students, rather, if they have a good rank, they will be first allotted college through that rank itself. Consortium will only allot based on that rank. Consortium does not play any role other than providing the NRI sponsored rank on the scorecard, the rank card. That can be used to apply to different NLUs which are offering that seat. But right now, that part of the form is not available. Does test preference work on first come, first serve basis? That's how it is. That's how it works. Yes. So if you have selected, let's say, one city and all the seats gets filled, then you'll be allotted your second or third only. Actually, so it's always first come, first serve basis. Okay. Is there Karnataka domicile? Let me make it clear. In All the national universities in CLAT, they have domicile seats. The only NLU which does not have any domicile seats is National Law University Delhi, for which you have to write the AILT examination. Can we try for NRI if we have lived abroad previously for 3 years? It's not like that, that you have lived for 3 years, you become an NRI. You should have that document actually for that. Okay. If an NRI student gets a top 150 rank, yes, you get a normal Indian student, not NRI, the NRI sponsored. Yes, you get the normal one first. Does NLU Delhi have this domicile? No, NLU Delhi has no domicile seats. How does the person have to be related to be for your NRI sponsored? First degree or second degree, which means your immediate relatives, your uncle, aunt from your paternal side, your uncle, aunt from your maternal side, or grandfather, grandmother. They can be your relatives who can sponsor your education. So हिंदी में चाचा चाची मामा मामी मौसा मौसी ये लोग कर सकते हैं स्पॉन्सर, या दादा दादी कर सकते हैं, ये लोग स्पॉन्सर कर सकते हैं. Do we choose our college? No, you're wrong. Your rank chooses your college for you. So that happens after the examination. So after the examination, the first 25,000 rank holders generally are called for counseling by paying the counseling fee. And there you have to give preference of the national university, and your rank is mapped to the position and your college is allotted to you. Okay. Okay. Last day for the form to be filled, 31st October. 90 days available. Don't worry about that. Does West Bengal have domicile reservation for general students? Yes, it does have. If you wait longer, then test center seats will be limited. How many seats are there in Bangalore? That should not be a problem. Bangalore should not be a problem. Bangalore has multiple centers out there. Don't worry. All I'm saying is wait for a week or a 10 days, only for those who are looking forward to NRI sponsored. Don't submit your form. Once you submit, you pay 4,000 rupees. Either you complete a new application or forego your for NRI sponsored chances. That's how it should be. Still, registration window is not open. When it will open? By God, I have just completed the entire session through registration only. I have already registered myself. It is already open. Okay, I think the questions are only getting repeated. I've already covered this. So, quick recap. What you should definitely remember is number one, don't rush. I advise, especially the students who want to also utilize the NRI sponsored category thing. Don't rush. Wait for this because that's not available in the form right now. That's very, very important. Second, have your reservation documents ready in PDF format. That needs to be uploaded. So if you belong to SCST or EWS category or NC OBC category, you have to upload your documents. PWD category students have to upload their certificates. So be ready with that. Those students who belong to EWS and non-creamy layer OBC category, your certificate should have been issued after April 1st, 2025 or on April 1st, 2025. If you don't have that, please get it made right now. It takes around 15 to 20 days for the process to be done. So please get it ready for you because you still have time till 31st October. So these are some of the things you should keep ready and go ahead, start the process. Don't submit yet. Unless you are clear that you are not utilizing the NRI sponsored category thing. And if there is any update, there's any change, I'll come back. I'll talk about that. IELTS form should be coming out around 7th of August, not before that. It should be around 7th of August. Okay. It says NLU does not give reservation for general category domicile. Generally, it does not give. It is the other categories actually. So they are making changes. Till last year, it was not there. Please check the brochure for your respective state NLU. They have mention of everything. But right now, it is all the 2025 brochure. They have not even updated the 2026 brochures on the portal. And that is why I'm saying wait for some time. Patience rakho life mein bahut important hai. So with that note, I'll end the session. Thank you so much for joining. I hope this was helpful. I'll keep coming back with any relevant update coming out here, coming out from the consortium. I will keep you posted about that. Don't forget to subscribe the channel to get the notifications. Thank you so much.